What's up? I never do this, but I just finished watching the second season of 13 Reasons Why. You could say I'm a groupie that jumped on the bandwagon, what have you. I really don't care, but that show had me all the way messed up. I mean like all the way messed up. As you can see, I'm sitting on the floor in my daughter's room because I was, straightening up a few things because my daughter happens to be a slob. What are you gonna do? 12-year-olds. Um, but that show had me like going crazy out of my head because the way they made that girl sound was crazy. Like, yeah, she wasn't perfect and stuff, but she went through some shit. And kids are really fucking cruel. And the school literally did nothing. And the only reason that I feel so like crazy about that show is because I literally know somebody who took her own life. Wasn't the same circumstances. Not at all. But still in the same. I know somebody that I loved very much. She took her own life. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about her. There's not a day that goes by that I don't wish I could have helped her in some way. I mean, shit like that, it makes you think. And when this show came out, all I could do was think about Ashley. That's her name, by the way. Ashley Christina Reed. Most beautiful girl I've ever met in my life. But I think about her every day. And I see pictures of her and stuff that I have from high school. And that beautiful smile that she would have on her face. Like, she had the most crazy smile. It was so big, so bright. You could not help but smile when you seen Ashley smile. You couldn't help it. It was infectious. And she lit up a room. So 13 Reasons Why. I tried not to watch it. To be honest, I tried very hard not to watch it. I didn't want to like it. I didn't want to have nothing to do with it because it talked about bullying and suicide and all that other stuff. Even though my friend wasn't bullied, at least not to my knowledge, but she still, committed suicide. So, you know, uh, I didn't I didn't want to get caught up in that because of my own feelings. I was kind of being selfish. But, you know, uh, I guess you could say I jumped on a bandwagon and I watched it, both seasons. And it pissed me off the way they made that girl. Like, they played her to sound like she was somebody she wasn't. And it just made me mad. You know what I mean? So, all I could do was think about my friend. Seriously. So, with that being said, I turned into a turtle geek, dweeb, whatever. I don't care. And made this video because I can't stop thinking about my friend and what she could have been going through. I mean, we all go through things. Each and every last one of us. We have days where we feel like this is it. We can't take it no more. And we're going to give up. And then we have days where we're like, all right, today's a little bit better. Let's see what tomorrow looks like. And then we have days where we're like, I can get through anything. I got it. I can handle this. There's no problems. But then the next day, you feel like it's the end all over again. You know what I mean? So And if you sit here and tell yourself or anybody that you don't have days like that, I'm going to tell you, you lying straight from the pits of hell and you wrong 6 ways from Sunday. Because we all have problems like that. We all have times where we feel like we can't do this shit no more. We all have times where we feel like we don't know what the fuck we're going to do. We all have times where we feel like we up, all the way fucking up. And then we're down all over again. So there's no need to sit here and act like, oh, well, we don't go through that. Yeah, the fuck you do. Yes, the fuck you do. And I'm going to be the one to call you out on your shit. I'm just saying. So, with that being said, this show had my head just all kinds of crazy. Because knowing someone who, decided to take their own life is real heavy on your heart. Really, really, really heavy. It almost makes you feel like you're guilty because you get to wake up every day and look at your kids and look at your loved ones and look at your friends and look at everybody who's in your corner and you get to see another day. You get to thank God for another day. Apparently, my friend didn't feel like, she had that kind of support. She felt like she had no way out. And I know 13 Reasons Why is based on the novel. It's not a real life story, but it is to me. Because I know somebody who, decided that she had no way out. And it's not just me. There's a shitload of girls that loved her just like I do. And we all miss her very much. And we all wish that we could have helped her. We all wish that we knew what she was going through. We all wish that she reached out. We all wish that this never happened. But unfortunately, it did. So that's why I try not to watch 13 Reasons Why, because I didn't want to relive the day I found out that she decided to take her own life. I didn't want to relive that shit. It was my best friend who told me, by the way. I remember getting that phone call, but I didn't want to relive that, so I didn't want to watch 13 Reasons Why. So the whole first season came out, never watched it. The second season came out, still didn't watch it, but everybody and their mama was going on and on and on and on and on about this show. Even dudes, grown-ass men was watching this show. I said, you know what? All right. I'm going to jump on the bandwagon just this one time, and I'm going to see what's up with this show. Little did I know that it would fuck my head up the way it did. And I would be this emotional. See, this is why I didn't want to watch it in the first fucking place. You guys are lucky I'm not crying right now. I'm just saying. But, people take life for granted. Myself included. And you never know what a person is going through. You never fucking know. And just because you going through some shit, trust me, there's somebody out there going through shit 10 times worse than you can imagine. And that's something that I never forget. Never. No matter what I'm going through. And it's like, people laugh, people joke. You know what I mean? This nigga's a clown, that bitch is a thought, whatever the case may be. You sit and hee and kiki and ha ha. Ain't shit funny. Because you never know what that person is going through. You never fucking know. And then when that person dies, oh my God, I can't believe it. He or she was so nice, they were so sweet. You didn't give a fuck. Like, why are you sitting here acting like you really cared about that person? When deep down you gave zero fucks about he, she, and whoever it is that they fucked with. You didn't care. Like, come on. Come on. Let's be all the way real. For a second, let's be all the way fucking real. We all have times like that. Even me, myself, I've had times where, fuck her, fuck him, I don't care. That's just life. But the thing about life, it really is short. And you never know what the fuck is going to happen. And it's sad that the only time we come together is when people fucking die. That is really sad. That's really fucking sad. But hey, it's the world we live in, I guess. But whatever. I just wanted to make this video because I had some shit I had to say and it was bothering me and I couldn't get it off my mind. It was weighing on me real heavy. And I felt like this was the way to get it off my chest. Writing it down was just too fucking much. Ain't nobody got time for all that. But yeah. Y'all never see me get deep. Ever. But this is the first time ever that I've done something like this. Damn it, Netflix. For making 13 Reasons Why. It's their fault. I should have stood by fucking Monique and boycotted Netflix. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm gonna just end this by saying please don't take life lightly or anything, because it's really not. It's the most precious thing we have. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a parent. I'm saying that because I'm a human being. And I get to wake up every day and thank God that I'm alive. And I know somebody who thought that she couldn't do that. So she chose another way. And I wish to God she hadn't did it. Because there's not a day that I don't think about what she could be doing right now. You know? There's not something that happens to where I can't tell her about or want to tell her about, you know? I just wish she would have talked to somebody. Even if not me, it could have been anybody. I just wish that she seriously didn't do what she did, because she has no idea how much she was loved. And I miss her. I miss her very much. Every day. Every single solitary day. Every day. And when I, find myself looking at high school photos and, things from back in the day, and I see pictures of her, pictures of me and her, it pisses me off, because I wish I can call her and say, look what I found. Look at the picture I found. I can't. I can't even write her on Facebook and tell her, because no one's going to answer. So, that shit hurts. It hurts every day, and it hurts more than I can say. And I wish she was here, and I miss her, and I love her. And the moral of this video is, whoever it is that's in your life, if you love them hard, love them very hard, and say it out loud, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. You really fucking don't. My friend was 20 years old when she decided to take her life. 20! That's crazy. She had her whole life at her. Her whole entire life. You don't know what tomorrow brings, and you want to make sure that the people that you have in your life know that you love them and you love them with all you got. Love them with all you got, because I wouldn't know where I'd be without, my dad or, my best friends. The people I know that are in my corner. I don't know where the fuck I'd be without them. And that's just me being real. And my daughter. I love being a mom. As stressful as it may be, I fucking love it. Because that little girl loves me with all her heart, and I love her so much. I love her back. I love her back. And you just can't take life for granted. You really fucking can't, because you never know what the next day holds. So tell the ones you love them. Please. Say it out loud. Tell them that you couldn't do this without them. Tell them that they mean more to you than you can ever say. Make it clear. Make it count. Because they need to know that they are greatly appreciated. So, before I get too super sappy and start crying, I'm going to continue to clean my daughter's room because she left it a wreck. Yeah. So, that's pretty much it. See y'all later.